It only took about 6 years of playing, 600 hours later. We did it. Hello everyone, what's going on? My name is Cleanfel, or Zach, and if you're watching this video, then obviously you know what the deal is. I have officially, as of now, 100%ed the Binding of Isaac Rebirth slash Afterbirth Plus Binding of Isaac. And now that encompasses pretty much everything, like not just this game, but also the Flash version that I originally played way back in 2011 that I discovered the game and discovered it on the Flash site, which got moved to Steam, and it was the first, I remember, it was the first Steam game I ever bought. And to this day, we already did this whole floor. To this day, I think it remains one of my favorite games of all time, if not the. It's a game I always say that it's pretty much my favorite game because there's something about it. There's something about every single time you go down, every single time you discover something new, every single time you sit there and wonder what's going on. There's more to explore, there's more to discover. But as far as we know now, I have done it all. I've done all there needs to do. All there needs to be done has been done in this game. For now, obviously, Repentance, if you guys don't know, is another DLC pack that might be added in the future. There's also Anti-Birth, which is not made by Edmund McMillan, who made the game, but it's pretty much the biggest fan mod DLC pack with a bunch of new stuff that people consider to be one of the main games, and it's actually part of Anti-Birth. Will be some of Anti-Birth will be put into the official DLC, so that's very cool to see. I'm very excited. Anyways, so what are you watching now? Oh gosh, we're watching the run that made it all happen, the run where we got the final item ever, which is Missing No. It's definitely you know, an item that definitely took some time to get. Gonna say, can confirm. I mean, it was a lot of struggle, and not just for Missing No, but it's just so many items are just quite something to get. But I don't want to put too much time on the journey, just the fact that we're here and we've made it, and I wanted to share with you guys I don't know, this is like the run of the final end all be all, where I'm showing off I freaking did it. 100% of the game, and I'm proud of it. It's something I wanted to do for a while now. I've been wanting, ever since I started back into Steam, I started getting back to the games, and I saw, when I first started playing this game again, back in like late 2018, and I said to myself, I'm gonna make a challenge. I'm gonna 100% this game, because it's been there for so long and I've never done it. So 2 years later, pretty much, we have done it. It's something that just makes me feel awesome, and now I can really kind of truly play the game. Nothing more to unlock, nothing more to hide from me, just me having fun. And that's what makes it pretty awesome to think about. I don't know if this run's going to end at a win or a loss or anything. I don't know. I'm just trying to hope that something fun happens. This Missing No is definitely a weird item. It randomizes your item pools. It gives you random items every floor. Just replaces one with another. So it's definitely a weird one. I'll give myself perks for this room, why not? But yeah, and if you guys don't know, back in the day, I would have a series on my channel for Isaac. I would do episodes of the Binding of Isaac on my channel. That's way back in the day. You cannot find any to this day, but it was something I had a lot of fun doing. No, I definitely remember. I know for a fact. Oh well, there's Mom's knife. Well, I guess it actually doesn't even matter because all my items are gonna get re-rolled. No, that really doesn't matter. So let's just pick up some random items. Yeah, and just kind of add them to the mix of the re-roll and fun that we're going to ensue. So the fact is that this game actually has been on the channel and it's been connected with me, but just the fact of the matter is, the episodes were long, unedited, had a little bit of things with them. Not all of them ended off with a win. Of course, I wasn't that great at the game. I was just kind of discovering and having as much fun as I could. And plus, it was on non-Rebirth Isaac. So while the Binding of Isaac original was on the channel, Rebirth was never on the channel. And that's something, you know, interesting. And I've always constantly been wondering ever since, do I ever bring Isaac back to the channel? Because it's just that series that you can so easily just find yourself losing yourself and getting a topic going and just kind of having fun. It's a great item. Basically, I'm just going to try to have the best kind of items that I can for each floor. But obviously, it won't always end that way. So I just really love this game. It's amazing to me because, like, you can both sense how, you know, there's not a million things in the game, but there's also a trillion things in the game. Every item mixes with other item combinations to form crazy synergies. Every single layout of the floor has a different way of going about, and like, you could play one floor in so many different ways if you just play your cards right. And that's what I just so appreciate. Appreciate all the different kind of things that you can do with this game. How there's so many different endings. The game never truly ends, but you just keep on going and going and going. So I am a big fan. Yeah, sure. Let's get some guppy items going. So there's just so much to the game that I just will continuously appreciate, no matter how old the game gets or no matter how, you know, how many more DLCs are going to be added. I feel like the one coming up is the last one, but I'm just super excited. I truly am. Also, what the heck am I? Not sure yet. So there's a lot on the table for me as I do this run. Symbolizes kind of everything. Everything we've worked up for, everything we've kind of been doing to this point. Now, obviously, yeah, that, you know, it's not that deep. Basically, is that what I'm trying to say? But it's just I've been on a hunt recently. I had a little bit of a completionist bug to get some games completed that I've just had on the back burner for just years and years and years, and I've never did it until I tried. Like, my Steam account was nothing, and then like 2 months later, it looks really nice, and there's actually games that I can like show off and say, yeah, I freaking did these games and I'm freaking proud of it. So obviously there's not, you know, my donation machine is not full. My greed machine is also not full. There's a lot of things that are not completely full, but the fact is, it still is, you know, complete, and everything is perfect. Now I will show something else that I did. I'll show something else right here. We'll exit the game, and we'll go out here. Whoa, what is this? 3,000,000%? So yeah, as you saw with the clip, there's 3 save files, and you can actually 100%, million% each save file to get 3,000,000%. Now, that isn't a achievement. That's not an official achievement. This is just what you get. You get a cool screen. And even though, like, it is a personal thing for people who really want to do all 3 save files, for me, I felt like that was it for me. If I wanted to, I wouldn't do it. I would have to have so much just rigorous and perseverance to do what I did, 200 hours of work, 2 more times. So I just copied over the save files and have it be that amazing screen. Some people will be like, bro, come on, that's not legit. But at some point, you gotta learn to be like, I did it all. Now let's just enjoy the game, you know? That's what it really is all about. Because at this, you know, it's that meme where it's like, finally, I can play the game. That first 200 hours, that was just preparation. This is where the real game begins. So it's definitely something kind of crazy. It's a lot of fun. I don't gift many games to people, but the few times I've gifted games, it's been one game I've gifted, and it's been to a few different people I've gifted this game. I've like said, boom, this is the game that you want. This is the game that you just need. It's just something about it. It's just got that charm. Okay, really? Well, that's something. So it's just endless fun, endless amazingness. I'll just never stop playing. And now with all these things done, you really are gonna be like, all right, now I'm really gonna start playing. Ooh, what did we get? Conjoined? Well, that's kind of cool. So now we have Epic Fetus, yet it's triple shot, or is it none cap? No, it's conjoined. Conjoined, so I still throw out my bombs, yet I have other bombs throughout as well. Okay, well, oh my goodness. So yeah, when thinking of, I don't know why I just sat in there. Thinking of the 2020 revamp and all the things I've been doing on the channel recently, which I've been really proud of. One thing that came to mind was, do I bring back Binding of Isaac? Do I make a series once again, now that I'm actually skilled at the game and I know what I'm doing? I ultimately decided that I would not, but I would still want to have a series that Isaac can be a main basis of, where I bring, like, kind of like Northern Lion, which is a YouTuber Northern Lion was a YouTuber who I wasn't actually too into back in the day, but recently, as far as back as 2017, I've actually been really into his stuff, and not just Isaac in particular. He's just a calm guy, and you really gotta, it's just simply enjoyed. That's all that kind of there is to it. The fact of the matter is, I really like this stuff, and I like what he does. I like how he talks and commentates in his videos. He just kind of goes on a topic. He just starts doing stuff, and I'm like, I want to have that. I want to make something like that on the channel, where I can just bring a topic and things can just go on from there. Things can spurge out however they wish, and I could just kind of, you know, keep the discussion going forward in the comments. It's the series I've always kind of wanted, and I kind of pushed it onto being my Isaac series. I kind of tried to make Isaac that series, but turns out it's like I don't know, it just had more of a struggle to get that into fruition. And it's like, well, then that got me thinking, let's change it up. Let's look at this the other way around. Whereas I was trying to make something talkative out of Isaac. Let's just make Isaac out of something talkative, right? So where talking is the focus, not Isaac. But I was constantly thinking that I wanted Isaac to be the focus, because I really just wanted people to play this game and really wanted to show people how much I enjoyed this game. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I just wanted to just talk. I wanted to chat with my, you know, not just, you know, the fan base, but some friends as well. I could link them the video and, you know, they could just have a listen. So I never wanted it to be mainly about Isaac, but I wanted it to be about the conversation that Isaac can easily give, because just this game is just so easy to just start talking about things while you lose yourself in the dungeon. Basically, what I'm trying to say is it's kind of Isaac that sparked Clean's chats, which I don't really know how many episodes are up by the time this video happens, but I am super hyped for the continuation of it. There's just been a little bit of work in the background on how I want to really get it going, because now that it's like, you know, years later, finally actually happening, it's like, okay, let's not mess this up. Let's kind of see how we really want to map this out before we go further. Also, just a little bit of distractions here and there have just kind of led us to where we are now. But it's, yeah, it came from Isaac. It came from Isaac. It came from this whole idea that I could just easily commentate over this stuff. Now there's problems with Isaac, kind of with Northern Light. You can't really help it. There are some episodes where he does talk a lot of the times he just talks about the game and what's going on and how he's doing. And that's definitely, you know, not a bad thing at all. I enjoy when he talks about the game and how he's, you know, mentally thinking about it. But, you know, since I want it to be a thing where people would watch these videos for the chats, not particularly about the game, they might get bored and confused and like, okay, I don't really get this game though. Like, I get the talking, I get that you're talking about it and you're having fun, but I don't get it. So I don't want to lose my viewers like that, which is why when I made Clean Chats, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna have every episode be the Binding of Isaac. The first episode of Clean Chats had Minecraft in the background. I think Minecraft is another great game to have in the background. And as I keep going forward, I will switch it up. And I think Isaac is definitely on that list of games that will be in the background of these episodes, the Clean Chats episodes. This way. That, you know, will be hopefully airing pretty soon. Again, don't 100% know the whole schedule of everything, but I'm very excited on where it's going. So I guess I'll do my spiel then, because like, again, I want people to be people to be there on Clean Chat episodes for the chats and the discussions and keeping things going. But this is the Binding of Isaac episode. This is the Binding of Isaac video. So I want to share with you guys Binding of Isaac. If you've never played this game, it's a rogue-like indie game, dungeon crawler, them up, randomly generated loot, randomly generated bosses, items, rooms. I guess floors are not randomly generated, but they kind of are. So anything. Oh, I got copy 2. Let's go. So anything is possible. You can have any combination of items to mess with your tiers, which is the way you fire and kill enemies. Just anything can change with this game, and so anything's possible, and that's just the fun of it. You just never know what kind of game you're gonna get. Every run is different. Every run's unique. It's the type of game that totally like I am eating that up. I'm a big fan of roguelike games. It's not really a hack and slash, but you can kind of see the comparison, which is also another big genre of games I'm into. So this game's got a lot of big, awesome stuff. This game also has some kind of fun story. It's definitely an interesting story. Like, if you really try to watch into it, there's the Matt Pat game theory video and just kind of other stuff that people have been kind of deciphering. My opinion is just, you know, there's a lot of religious stuff to it, which people might not be totally interested in. Yeah, you don't have to be interested in that stuff. But to me, it's just about a kid's imagination, how far it can go, the limits of imagination. And imagination is very powerful. Imagery is such a powerful tool. And that is actually a Clean Chats episode on its own right that I might be having in the future. So I'm pretty excited for that one as well. So that's definitely going to be interesting. I don't know exactly when that will be out, but man, we are just unlocking so many things. We now have Brimstone Technology Tech X rings, so that's kind of fun. Like, just the combination of things that can happen in a run, it's just so freaking crazy. Sometimes you just have to sit there and look at the screen, and you just don't even know what's actually happening. Is this even real? You can't really tell. So, in the end, I highly recommend this game. It is one of my favorites, again, of all time. And anyone can play it. Anyone, like, there's a lot of games. There's a few games I love where I'm like, okay, maybe not everyone will like this, but I don't know. To me, the simple dungeon crawler style of games, I feel like anyone can get behind. It's just so simple in what to do. Shoot at the enemies, kill them, kill the boss, get some cool items, and win the game. And, you know, it's worked out pretty well. Now, yes, there is some gore. I killed a weird fetus heart thing. So, yeah, there's some weird stuff to this game. But when you play for so long, to me, this is just nothing. It's just, like, not even anything at all. I'm like, what even? I don't know. Like, come on. Am I supposed to be worried about this? This is just normal. A normal everyday. Yeah, I'm some kind of flying demon. That's normal everyday for me. A normal Thursday. Thursday? Yeah, we could say it's a Thursday, even though I think it is Friday the day this is being recorded. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for both what's going to happen in the future for Clean's Chats. I'm excited to play this game now that I've actually fully beaten everything. And so, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Because I think something that Clean Chats won't have in the original idea is that it won't have... See, I want to always bring interesting topics. I want to always, you know, bring something that's crazy. But I feel like I also want to have something going in Clean Chats where I just talk about my normal day. I talk about a random thing that happened in my life one day and just kind of have you guys, you know, just react to it. I'm like, oh, I get that. It's like, there's a lot of stuff I want to bring to the table that could be super deep and metaphorical. But there's also a few things I just kind of want to bring to you guys because I'm just like, hey, what do you guys think about this? Have you guys had a day like this, a situation where this happened? Weird stuff like that. So there's a lot to think about on the table. There's a lot to do. At the end of the day, I hope you guys are excited for that, and I hope you guys are ready for the new stuff. We won't be going down the black hole. I'm fine with where I am. I'm not even... Oh, I was about to say I have this thing that fires for me. I'm like, I'm not even firing. Yeah, let's get homing shots and crooked penny, and then let's re-roll all this stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be weird. This is getting very weird very quickly. We might also have soy milk. I can't really tell at this point. I have run out of item space. But we have a lot of things on the screen. I'm kind of actually I'm very excited that Missing No is my last item. It's kind of one of the craziest ones. So I was like, you gotta have a run with Missing No. So I guess it's my first Missing No run. It's a little insane. I kind of don't understand what's happening. I have purple balls going all over the screen. So take that what you will. And I'm losing a lot of health. But it's okay, I have 9 lives apparently. I don't know when I got 9 lives, but now I have them. So yeah, some runs are like this, and some runs are completely barren and empty, and you have nothing, and the game just wants you to die. And you strive for both, you know, both ends of the spectrum. Once you go through those, you can deal with pretty much anything that you wish. You're like, man, I've been through everything. I've been through the toughest of the tough. Now nothing scares me. You know? Only take items that are really, really good. Like these. This is a good one. And slibbed rib is also pretty good. I have this big, beautiful fly that keeps blowing things up and blowing me up. Gosh, dang it. Let's take this as well. Chemical peel's a bit of a damage up for some tiers. We still demolish things. I don't even know how or in what way. I'm not even pressing. All I'm pressing right now is WASD. I'm not even really doing anything at this point. Oh, gosh. Why is this happening? Okay, we're good. So, what have y'all learned from this video? Just that, there's a lot of things. I don't know if, I mean, you could take them however you wish. Basically, all there is to say is that I thank you guys so much for everything. And Isaac kind of represents that. Represents, you know, my channel. Or I'm, you know, slow and steady, but I'm enjoying every second of it. I'm having so much fun. No matter what I put out, no matter what I do, no matter how few people watch, I will continue to do this because it's a hobby. To me, it's just this really fun hobby where I get to express myself and just kind of have a lot of fun. So that's kind of all there is to it. So subscribe and click that like button if you enjoy it, and just like, again, any sort of engagement really means so much to me. Okay, so now our tiers are really short, but they're really big. Like, they do a lot more damage, so I don't really know if this is a win-win. I just stopped making the fly blow up on me kind of situation, which he is doing again. Also, I think it's also because I have this fire tier, which kind of makes a lot of things explode. I'm basically a ticking time bomb. So again, I highly recommend Binding of Isaac. Again, there's a flash. There's also a flash version. It might still be. Can you even still play the Flash Isaac, like, on the website? You might be able to, honestly. But again, it's just so worth it. I don't even know how much I paid for this game. I probably paid only like $10 to $15 for it, which I could have paid $30, and I would have been like, yeah, this is like totally it, you know? Like this, I'm in. So again, another thing you learned: Clean's chats. Get excited, get it ready. Again, we got a lot of fun topics, and again, Binding of Isaac should be some good background stuff for it, because I mean, it's kind of the game that really sparked the thinking that I want this thing. I want this to be a thing on my channel. So take that for what you will. Never strive to do nothing short of amazingness here, folks, and you know, keep on doing it. So I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Bit of a off the cuff, just like in the moment type video, but again, I hope you enjoyed it either way. Again, subscribe down below and stay tuned. Again, more stuff coming soon, especially cleans, chats. Get ready. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed. My name has been Cleanfel, or Zach, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.